Hello everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm going to share this video out because I love it. Because I love to talk about stuff like this. I'm like, just felt like coming on. I know it's Saturday. Like, what the hell? When have I done a live stream on a Saturday? Like, never. Like, not in forever. Not in forever. I haven't done a live stream on a Saturday. It's so fun. But I really wanted to talk about this today because I felt like it was on my heart and I wanted to, hey, good morning, ladies. I felt like I wanted to share this because it was a huge revelation for me, and it's something that I think frustrates a lot of people, especially my empaths and intuitives that I work with closely. This may help you to make manifestation easier. I was watching videos yesterday, some old videos about money manifestation. I have a course that I purchased years ago. I was kind of rewatching it, and I was watching other videos from this course instructor that once in a while, I will check in with her stuff. I like how she talks a lot about vibration and law of attraction and manifestation. So I'll check in, and I did get her course on money. And so I watched a little bit of it, and something stuck out for me that I felt like I wanted to share because it's something that you may not have even thought of. It's something that may frustrate you right now, and you think something's wrong with you. You think you're blocked. You think you can't do shit with money. You wonder why it works for some people but doesn't work for you. You've heard of this, right? You've heard of law of attraction. You've heard of manifestation, where manifestation is you are, coming up with some sort of a goal or a result or something that you want, and you're calling it into your life energetically. You're using the law of attraction, which means like attracts like. So when you have something that you want, we'll use money as an example here because that was what I saw in the video. That was the topic, so we'll use that. And I know that's a common one in everybody's mind, especially right now. When you're manifesting money, you visualize the amount of money that you want or whatever it is that you're trying to do, and then you feel the feelings of having that money, and then those feelings raise your vibration. And when your vibration is raised, then you begin to attract experiences, people, and the situations that you want, because now you've become a vibrational match. This is the idea that and I believe this wholeheartedly. I love energy and frequency. I'm just diving so much more into it starting now. I have been already kind of really just marinating in it, but now I'm really, really going to be like doubling, tripling down on energy and frequency and, healing from that space. But that's a whole other thing. But so everything has an energetic vibration. Everything is energy. Your thoughts, everything has its own energy. Everything that's matter, everything that's not, the spiritual, the physical, everything, even thoughts, situations, relationships, everything has a vibration. You have a vibration, and we can change those vibrations anytime we want. It's this, charge, electromagnetic frequency charge that we put into the quantum field. And the law of attraction says that like attracts like. So if you're looking to attract something into your life, that thing has its own energetic frequency. And so when you become a vibrational match, you are at that same frequency. Those things, those people, whatever it is, seem to come really easily into your life, like magically. Like how opportunities seem to pop out of nowhere. You all of a sudden meet somebody out of nowhere, or you get money out of nowhere, like you'll get a check in the mail or like some sort of refund or whatever. Like that's when or you get a brand new client. Things start to happen. People notice, they break through in whatever it is they're trying to manifest into their lives when they become an energetic match. And I think sometimes people don't know how to do that, or they don't understand how they did it. So it's hard for them to maintain it, to figure out how to do it, and then how to maintain that, because it's important that once you become that energetic match for what you want, you need to maintain it. And it's not about perfection. We're human, so our vibrations can go up and down with sometimes our moods or sometimes like whatever's going on. And it's a learning process. We have to retrain our thoughts and be mindful. That's why it's so important. What you think and what you say, they have their own frequency. They have their own charge that they're putting out into the quantum field. That's why we attract toxic shit too. So we're putting out those vibrations. Doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. Doesn't mean you suck, or doesn't mean like you're cursed. It just means you may be in a pattern of behavior that you've learned over time, or maybe due to some trauma that happened in your life. It's not your fault. It's not your, again, you're not broken. It's just takes some reprogramming. That's why, there are those of us who do like courses and coaching on this, because sometimes it takes someone outside to be able to see what you're going through, what you're dealing with from an outside perspective, and then give you strategies to help reprogram. And it's a process. It takes time. Have patience, right? So people have trouble maintaining that vibration, right? Because you'll want to manifest money. You'll visualize yourself. I'm going to talk about two things that I see when people have trouble manifesting. Why? One is maintaining that energetic frequency, right? It's easy to do a meditation and get into the zone. It's easy to say a prayer, do a ritual, or visualize, the result that you want, like $500,000 in your bank account. But then you open your eyes from the meditation, you come out of that space, you come out of your visualization, and you start to feel the feelings, in your body. And then you go look at your bank account and it's not there, and you became dependent on that result to raise your vibe. So what happened is then we get attached to that result, or we depend on that outside factor or something outside of us to bring us that vibration of feeling really good. And is it actually the money that's raising your vibe? No, it's actually the feeling. That's what's actually raising your vibe. So people look at their bank account and go, oh, fuck, I don't have the 500,000. I feel like shit again. So now I'm stressed out, and I knew it wasn't going to happen, and I suck, and it's never going to be. It's like this stuff works for some people. It's all magical bullshit, lies. There must be a trick to it, or it must be some special thing. It's for just, a certain group of people. And it's not. It's actually the feeling was broken. That vibration was broken. So that now you are no longer a vibrational match for your $500,000. But is it really for the $500,000? No, it's actually you're a vibrational match for joy and happiness and fulfillment and excitement. Those higher vibrations are what attracts things that will kind of like things you will get at a different, how do I even put it? It's that vibration of joy. It's the highest vibration you can have as a human, that joy, that love. It's the highest vibration. And when we're at that high vibration, we attract other things that are at a high vibration. That means abundance in all forms. That means good health. When you feel good, and your body can repair itself. Things like money, more abundance in money, more abundance in relationships, because those are higher frequency things in the world. They're higher frequency things. And I'm talking about relationships that make you feel really good, not relationships that make you feel like shit or drain you. The ones we say we want, the things we say we want are at a higher frequency, usually if we're up leveling, because we're up leveling, right? We're not thrilled with where we are now. We're trying to up level. And so we must get to a higher frequency ourselves to attract those things. It's just how it is, right? So then once you're there, you maintain it. It's not actually the thing. It's not the relationship that brings you the joy and the happiness. It's not the money. It's not anything like that outside of you. You can put yourself in that state. You just taught yourself through this manifestation process that even if the result isn't there, you can feel it. So in fact, you don't need it. It just as a bonus. You can attract it way easier, and it's a bonus when you have it, but it's actually not the thing. So people don't see the result when they come out of this magical space. They don't see the result and go, oh shit, this doesn't work. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. My life sucks. And then back to kind of attracting more of that chaos, right? So maintaining that level of vibration. How do you maintain what brings you joy? So instead of getting attached to that result, I must have the $500,000 in my bank account to feel that joy. You can feel it without that. And when you feel it, you're going to attract it easier. So how do you maintain that? What do you need to do every day to put yourself in that state of love and joy? It's not creating a product that's going to give you a 10K launch. Some people put all their energy and all their self-confidence and worth, and they put all their hopes on like a launch for a business or on a relationship, one date, or, all these different situations. Because when I can do that, then I know that it's coming, that I know I'll feel it. And it's not that. A lot of times when people have $10,000 launches, it's because they were already in that feeling, right? And there's no big secret. There's no secret from you. There's nothing that you need to learn or know. You just put yourself there. Whatever you're launching, that has to put you there. You're having so much fucking fun because you love this product so much or whatever it is that you're already there. That's what attracts the people to you that are going to buy from you. It's not the thing, it's you. So there's maintaining that feeling. The other thing is the visualization. I've noticed that a lot of manifestation, law of attraction videos, courses, books, whatever, teach about visualization. If you visualize your goals, see yourself, I think even the movie The Secret did this, where they had you visualize the guy sitting in the car and holding the steering wheel and all that. Visualization, and that's I think kind of the common thing to say, the common exercise. And the examples given are usually, well, Olympic athletes do this. Before a competition, they'll visualize themselves perfecting their technique and winning, whatever it is. And that's great. And so still, why does it work for some people and not for others? I know when I was younger, I could not do visualization. I was an athlete and I could not visualize myself winning, perfecting my floor routine in gymnastics or hitting a home run in softball. I could not picture this. And I used to get mad at myself. Like I thought something was wrong with me. Well, geez, I'm never going to be a championship athlete. Like if somehow those elite athletes know how to visualize, it must be a special thing. Like I don't have that. Little did I know that it wasn't my strength. It wasn't my gift. It's not my psychic gift. For my empaths and intuitives, and everybody else really, but I speak to empaths and intuitives all the time, is each one of you has a dominant psychic gift, a dominant psychic sense. There are senses, okay? So, and I teach those senses in my group, Empowered Empath Woman. If you go to my Facebook group, go in the unit section. I have a whole section on that. I have a whole unit that teaches you all the different senses, breaks it down into detail, and gives you exercises, how to know, is this your dominant, and how to grow it and get it stronger, okay? Because that's this, your psychic gifts, strengthening your psychic senses is not just for doing readings, okay? People think, oh, why do I need to know that? I don't want to read cards. I don't want to be a medium. I don't want to do that stuff. These senses, knowing these senses and working with them can change your life in more ways than one, okay? So for back to the sports example, I could not visualize winning my game or perfecting my routine or my technique because that's not my dominant gift. That's clairvoyance, is spirit sight. So if you're somebody who has vivid dreams a lot, somebody who can visualize things really easily, can appreciate the visual. I'll give you an example that's well known. Joanna Gaines, right? Joanna Gaines can decorate a house like a mofo. I mean, she can go into any environment, doesn't matter what it looks like, how crappy it is, and she can absolutely visualize just by looking around what she wants to paint it, how she wants everything to look, what she wants to decorate it with, where everything is going to go, and how it looks symmetrically beautiful. Okay, I couldn't do that ever. It's like I cannot decorate my house because that's not my gift. I can go to the store and say, with someone, and say, I can pick out the colors that I like. I can pick out, even that might take me an hour though. I don't have an easy time picking out visual things that I like. So I can maybe pick colors and pick decorations, but I have to have somebody come in and place them for me. Visualize this for me. That's just not and I used to beat myself up over it. And I used to get pissed and think something I was broken. No, it's just not my dominant gift. So now when I think back to my sports in high school, I used to actually use my dominant gift, which I have spirit hearing, which is clairaudient, and spirit knowing, which is claircognizance. Spirit feeling is clairsentience. So I used to be able to hear the crack of the bat when it hit the ball just right. If I was going to visualize myself doing a badass hit, I could hear it. I could hear when the bat cracks the ball just right, and I know it's gonna fly. I could hear the crowd cheering. I could hear my foot as it stomped on the base when I was running by. I could hear myself sliding in the dirt. Okay, sliding in the same with gymnastics. I could hear my floor music. That was my thing. I could hear myself running and tumbling, and I could hear the rhythm of my feet when I was running, tumbling, and like how I would, how I would do the back handspring and flip, right? Like I hear those things. So if I focused on that, if I focused on hearing it, and then I would feel the power. I couldn't visualize it and feel the power. So how the hell was I going to maintain it? How the hell was I going to manifest it? I could not feel the power. I just felt frustration. I felt frustration, annoyance, and I felt disconnected. And I was like, oh shit, now I'm doubting myself. Because visualization is not my gift. So if I could hear myself, then I'd feel the feelings. And then I could be in that vibration. And then I'm ready to roll and I'm ready to rock. I'm in the power. So if you're manifesting money, for somebody, some of you, it might be visualizing a certain money amount. You visualize it, you visualize yourself logging into your bank account and you see it sitting there. Or you visualize logging into your back office if you're in network marketing or you're a coach and looking into your back office of your website and you see the sales coming in. You see those things. And that's great. Do that. If that's your gift, and then you start to feel the feelings. Your vibration raises, you're happy, you're excited, you're fulfilled. Awesome, right? If you're like me and you hear it, then how can you translate that to money or whatever you want to manifest? You might want to pretend that you are on the phone with your bank or you're doing the automatic balance checker and you hear the bank saying that, oh, right now you have $500,000 in your bank account. Do what you have to do. Or you might listen to your favorite power money song. Whatever it is for you. Some people love like rap, hip hop, heavy metal, like classical, like pop, whatever it is for you. Listen to your money, power, abundance songs. Okay. Get yourself in the power. Music is another thing that gets me super hyped up. Okay. Use your dominant psychic sense. If you're somebody who feels, okay, so you feel it. So like, get money, like go get money, get like dollar bills, hold them, feel them, connect with them, or go to the Coach store, hold a Coach bag or something that you feel is a high vibe item, go and hold it and feel it, start to feel the feelings, okay? You're a feeler. Or feel the goosebumps when you see, go look at, or you do something to get the feeling and the goosebumps of having $500,000 in your bank account. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, feel those goosebumps and those excitement. Do what you have to do. If you're a spirit, a claircognizant, which is spirit knowing, you get instant thoughts where you just know. Get yourself into a place, I just know this launch is going to work. I just know I'm going to crush it. This is the course. If you can't do that in the moment, then you're going to have to anchor, do like an anchoring technique where you think back to a time in your life when you just knew. Like say I'm going to use claircognizant again. Because there is an example in your life when you used your gift. So for example, you met somebody and you just knew they were the one. You don't know how you knew, you just knew. Or you walked into a home that you were looking at, you were getting a showing from a real estate agent. You walked in, you knew you were home. You're like, this is it. I just know. Or whatever it is, you just knew. Think of those moments when you had those feelings of times when you just knew and everything worked out for you just as you knew, or just as you felt, or just as you heard. Think of when you had those little downloads from the divine and the feelings you had with it. If you can't do it in the moment, anchor. Think of something in your past and then hold on to that vibration. And then use that when you're trying to manifest money or anything else. Sometimes the ways that are taught, that are out there, might not work for you. So don't beat yourself up. Don't think you can't do it. Don't think it's not real. Don't think you suck, or that it's only for special elite group of people that know the secret. Okay? You have the secret. You have the ability to raise your vibration. You've done it many, many times in your life. All of us have. There's not one person out there that I know that can tell me, no, I've never had those little synchronicities happen. Never, never. Always. And we've had moments where the opposite is true, where we've manifested some real shit. Right? So we can think of both sides. So when we choose, let's choose to start focusing on the times you manifested something that you wanted really easily. Because what happens is if you're going to focus on doing something, a strategy that is not using your dominant psychic sense, you will struggle. And the whole process will seem like a struggle. It's not going to come easy. And you're going to be like, this person, this coach, this, this course, whatever, is full of shit. Like, it's really hard. It's not easy to manifest. It's not effortless. It's not in the flow, because you are using a strategy that isn't natural to you. So it's going to be frustrating and it's not going to work well. So we're focusing on manifesting money to you, or whatever it is, love, health, whatever it is, easiest way possible. So use your dominant psychic sense. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. That was kind of what I wanted to share with you, because I think it's really, really important and something that is never spoken about and something you may never consider or think about. So if you want to know more about your dominant psychic sense, like how the hell do I know what it is and how can I grow my gift once I know, come to my group, Empowered Empath Woman. Okay. In the unit section, I have a whole unit on this. So I guarantee you it will help you to learn what your dominant is and how you can practice it so that you master it. You already have it mastered, but you can really get used to using it. Because sometimes in our culture, in our society, we focus a lot on visualization, and we're taught not to trust the other senses. It's all visual, which is great for those who are good at it, those who are naturally good at it. But it can be a struggle to those who aren't. And the good news is you don't have to learn it. You don't have to kill yourself learning it. Take your gift and just apply it. Just apply it to the situation, and it should translate just fine. Okay? So I love you all so much. If anyone that you think would benefit from this chat, if they're having trouble manifesting and they are wanting to know more about their psychic senses, I would totally appreciate you sharing out this video. Any questions, drop them below. You can message me, or again, come to my group, Empowered Empath Woman, and go to the unit section and learn about your gifts, and come and get support and love and help in the group as well. What else do I have for you? If you want your angel card of the day delivered to your inbox Monday through Friday, go to jenrapinian.com. Anything else you want to ask me? Anyone that you want to ask about readings, healing sessions, one-on-one coaching or mentoring, message me privately, or go to jenrapinian.com/book to see the options and what would work best for you. All right. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing weekend and happy manifesting.